Hey Super Nerd friends, it's Becky. So YouTube has this cool webcam recorder feature, so I'm gonna try that. Hopefully I can see the volume on the side, so hopefully that's a good sign, and you can hear me. Alexis, you're just on Steam now. Upload your video. Jeez. I'm doing this now because I need to do it now, but I also need to. I'm getting to bed after midnight. The Maroon 5 concert was great. Owl City was really good, although I just discovered that they have an album out that came out last August that I haven't ever heard of or listened to. Um, so I got that and listened to a bit of it, but I didn't recognize most of the songs that they played, and they didn't play Hello Seattle. So it was, but it's just one guy, and I didn't even know that until yesterday or day before. Anyway, Owl City was good. The Neon Trees was fantastic. I knew nothing about the band Neon Trees. I just love their music. Obviously not that much because I haven't put the time into it to get to know them. But I do love their music, and although like the day before and yesterday were kind of like studying for a test, because I felt that I had to suddenly cram all of the music in and learn all of the lyrics and know everything about, and I tried to study the day before, and I prepared horribly for the concert because I wanted to, have listened to like all the songs and try to guess what songs they're gonna play and stuff. And I listened to a few songs, but anyway, then I got to the concert and I was way more prepared than I thought that I was. So that's like the best scenario for where you don't spend too much time studying and then you realize that you know everything. So that's how tests used to be for me. Um, but today I had two midterms, and they statics was didn't get a number for. I'll get some partial credit. Gosh, I wanted A in that class. We'll. I hope I didn't just blow that. Um. Uh. Yeah. And then I didn't realize I had physics homework due yesterday, so my study time was instantly gone. I realized I had a whole assignment to do, and I didn't even finish that assignment, but still got full credit for it. So I'm way behind. Um, but the concert was great, and Neon Trees, the lead, I don't even know the lead singer's name. I don't remember it, but he thinks he's Michael Jackson. It's totally not what I was expecting from their music, but he was kind of adorable, and it was pretty great. And then Adam Levine was, oh my, I can't even talk about it. It was too great. It was way too great. The next time I go to a concert, it will be with a friend because it kind of sucks. Just there was a lot of in between time where they were setting up the stage and stuff, and that just sucks when you're sitting there with nothing to do and there are groups of friends on either side of you. My phone was dead because Owl City played Fireflies, and they're like, if you have a phone, hold it up. So my battery was dead already, and it just died. I didn't bring a camera or anything. Which is some next time I go to a concert, which won't be for a while. I'll bring a friend and a camera, and try to balance my time between recording and listening. But it was really great. Um, Owl City didn't play Hello Seattle, and um, Maroon 5 didn't play my two favorite songs of theirs. But that's fine because all of their songs are my favorite. So, um, I got back after midnight because it took us half an hour to get out of the parking garage because my parents drove me. Um, and then I wasn't going to work tonight because I don't work on Tuesdays. And that, with physics club, I've been telling them, oh, we should really meet on Tuesdays next quarter because I know that I never work on Tuesdays. And lo and behold, they call me into work today. So I am still going to physics club. And the physics, what day is it today? Tuesday. On Saturday, we had the physics. When did I did mine on I did actually did it on Friday, right? So on Saturday we had the physics fair. Oh, it was, I mean the science fair, and it was really, um, really good. That was a busy day, but I learned I'm not good at interacting with the public. And there were kids there. I thought it was going to be high school kids that we were, but it was high school kids that were presenting the stuff, and then I guess elementary schools took field trips or something, because it was all elementary school kids with their parents there. This was like the public viewing time, so I guess that was just a thing that But we had like 30 people around the physics club table. We just had constantly tons and tons of people. So you're trying to um, present all this physics stuff to, and I learned. I'm okay with kids, but explaining uh, complicated science um, concepts to kids in a way that is meaningful to them is difficult. And I barely understand these things as it is. And I learned that I cannot explain why a magnet floats over a superconductor. I still can't explain that. It has to do with the magnetic flux, but a magnet has to be moving for there to be an induced current, and so I don't understand that still. Um, but it was pretty cool. We had the Van de Graaff generator going for a while, and so people were making chains and zapping each other, and we shot the vacuum cannon twice, and it was really great both times. We have really, really nice holes in the cans that we obliterated. So that was really fun. But work called me in. I asked for that day off. Thankfully, they didn't call me in on the concert. Well, see, if they had called me in on the concert day, I would have said no. No way. But no, they called me in. And see, now it's just physics club is going to suffer, I can tell. But I left. I didn't help clean up, and I feel so guilty about that. But I left physics club a bit early, the fair. And then they called me in today. But the physics fair was nice because I got my free breakfast, I got my free box lunch, and then I went to work and I got paid, so it was cool. Maximum benefit to me. And then today they were like, can you come in at 3? And physics club meets at 3:30. So I'm just gonna go in at 6. That'll be fine. But 6 to midnight, so it's midnight. Yesterday, midnight today, midnight, work until midnight tomorrow, until midnight on Thursday. My 2 midterms are over, so whatever, but I still have a ton of homework to do this week. And I just skipped lab. Our midterm in chemistry, we were going to do a lab after the midterm, because he put our midterm on a lab day. Well done, thanks. So I left after the midterm, because I hadn't eaten. And as I was leaving, then QFC called, so. Not that you care about my busyness. Sorry I can't respond to what you said, Alexis, but I've been in that situation many times, so I can't say anything. Haley, someone needs to say something. Actually, I could probably just call you. I had a weird voicemail. I wonder if it was either of you. It was just like, ugh. That was it. But I don't have any missed calls because my phone doesn't take calls anymore. It just goes straight to voicemail. Usually. So it's just if Haley, if you were to watch one of your videos, you would laugh because when you fiddle with stuff on your phone, it's really loud. I think oftentimes you find the microphone and it's just it's like this, really loud. So anyway, I hope Mass Effect is still going well. Chris at QFC always plays soundtracks, so he has his phone in his pocket and it plays music. My phone could never do that because it would die, but Chris's phone can. And he was playing the Mass Effect. I was like, oh, what is that? I don't recognize, because oftentimes I recognize the stuff like Batman or whatever, but it was Mass Effect. It's like, oh, cool. Oh, I know that was in the same story. Okay, I'm gonna go because I have to finish my statics homework by tomorrow. Almost done, but then I'm working 40 hours next week on finals week. Mostly after the finals are over. So I'm gonna see. I just forgot her name. Ella McLean on Sunday. So that'll be cool. Okay. Adios. Oh, I've still been eating way too much ice cream, so I've decided that I'm gonna stop eating ice cream, and I just bought cream cheese though, but after that, I'm gonna really try to go vegan, because it was weird. I was scrolling down the Maroon 5 Facebook page, and then someone posted this article about the UN saying that people should move towards a vegan diet. And I was like, yes, that's why. It's because hippies think that Well, I mean, the Western diet has way too much meat in it, so you say, okay, well, reduce some of your meat consumption, and then we're fine. And it always bothers me how much of an impact I mean, obviously, a person doesn't have that much of an impact on the resources of the world because of the millions and billions of people. But in the United States, I have a, I use a lot of resources. I mean, the world uses many, many, many more resources than I use, but I like to do my bit. You know, like if you think that stuff doesn't matter, then just never recycle. You know, why does a person recycle? Because they think they make a difference. So I recycle, so I'm gonna eat vegan. That's my logic. And I need to stop eating ice cream. And if I say that I'm vegan, then I won't eat ice cream. So there we go. Bye guys. Gosh, I'm tired. Okay. Adios. Good talking to you. I can't. I lost the button.